Something something Summer Games Fest 2023. I pretend to be part of the games industry, so I pretend that it matters that I watch this. Mortal Kombat 1. Not to be confused with Mortal Kombat.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm.
Oh, Liu Kang is Raiden now.
Of fire.
So it's a remake. Or I think they reset the universe at least once already. So it's either the second or the third reset in the series. It's like the live action Into the Spider-Verse or something.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Yeah, Raiden's just a Shaolin monk now. I say just a Shaolin monk, he's still kicking ass. Weird that they had him paired with Kano.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
While considering myself a, like, maybe not necessarily a hardcore fighting gamer, but like, kind of approaching it, I guess. Mortal Kombat hasn't really been that important to me since I've taken the fighting games at all seriously. Even though it is the, did you just do the Hidden Lotus? Primary Lotus. Sorry, Naruto brain. Fatalities don't do it for me anymore. I'm being reminded of the old God of War, and kind of like, not to say that I disapprove of gratuitous violence, but it just feels so shallow, you know? And it's funny because fatalities have always taken the center stage, so it would have been hard to like consider Mortal Kombat ever my main fighting game, because like Mortal Kombat puts spectacle front and center, at least like publicly.
To tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ed Boon's still alive? And matters? I had no idea. Gosh. Hi, Ed Boon. Ed Boon is the face that comes up when you do a combo and the game goes toasty.
Thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so
they're playing with the canon. They're doing a comic booky.
That's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game
Mr.
gameplay.
Mortal Kombatter.
I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got.
I'm still thinking about Mortal Kombat's 11's, or was it 10's controversy with making developers look at actual like images of people dying for hours to animate the fatalities and how it like kind of like traumatized them.
a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually,
Gosh.
they will join the fight. But they,
I forgot about
Like
Kenshi.
squares there.
Yeah, so
Kenchi's
it's kinda
old
like imagine
now,
yourself
or
with Sub-Zero, but you have some of
Kenchi's a
Jack's
character that's been
moves,
around
and
for a
you can call
while.
them out. You can do it multiple
It's been a while
times
since
if you
I
saw the
actually
gameplay,
played
you know.
Mortal
So you can
Kombat.
you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. You know, the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they
It's
have
an
a variety. You
assist.
can go
It's
through
an
it, push
assist.
that
Just
button
call
with
it an
towards
assist,
and do
dude.
a different
You're
move,
not
push it with
innovating
down
fighting
and do a different
games.
move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them
Cameo
combos.
fighters.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole
Those two
arsenal of
things
moves. So
are
Sony themselves
contradictory.
come out there. Sometimes
If there's a
you see them
cooldown,
appear
you
twice.
can't use it whenever you want.
Okay, so time-based, they come out, and then
I'm being a
obviously
little
as you
shit on
go through,
purpose.
You revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters?
I'm not gonna say it doesn't look cool though, because it does.
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can play. Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano.
Oh,
and
I think
Jackson
I
are
heard
kind of
someone
old
referencing
costumes.
this.
And so there's a lot of
less
now,
like
we have a lot of, like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw
less
Goro.
like assists in like Marvel vs. Capcom,
So
more
there's
like
a lot of,
assists
like,
in
kinda really
fucking
digging into the
Smash
old
Bros.
Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
I would definitely play you in this game.
Well,
I mean, I'd
speaking
really play you
of,
on any fighting game,
Nine Hill
honestly.
Games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know,
So it took them
the first
30
Mortal Kombat
years
game,
to
we
get
originally
him
wanted to
on
be
board?
Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
I will say
Well,
that's
I
a
know the
big
team's
moment
working
in
so
that
hard
might be a
to
big
Chicago
moment in
focus through
gaming,
COVID.
especially
It's coming out in
considering like
September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This
especially
has
for
been a very
industry
difficult,
vets.
secret to keep
There are
last
plenty
for
of
the
people in the
last 4
industry
years.
who remember a
so,
time where video
that-
games were considered a
we could not be
a
more
lesser
excited in
art
terms
form,
of,
and I guess
getting
people still
players'
feel that
hands on
now.
it. And you know, throughout the summer, we're
But
gonna be
like
showing
a couple of years
lot
ago,
more
I think in
content, a
like
lot more characters,
2019,
a lot
maybe
more cameo
2016,
characters,
I
you know,
remember
so
a
there's
game
lot of
award
reveals
show where they were like,
Amazing.
"Oh,
Well,
gaming
Ed,
is now
thank
more
you so much for
profitable
giving
than
us the
movies."
first
Whoa!
look at MK1, as you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing
And of course,
lots more
capitalism
coverage,
cares
lots more
about
characters
that,
to
right?
reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed
You
Boon,
matter
thank you so
if you're
much. First look
profitable.
at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Amazing.
And so the
excited
Jean-Claude
about
Van
that.
Damme
All right.
thought it wouldn't
Next
mess up
it's
his
been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is
it
truly
wouldn't mess up
fantastic.
his
Another big and anticipated ARPG
reputation?
is Path of Exile 2,
and that he would get
grinding
paid
your
enough that he
games,
would want
which
to do
faithfully
it.
been updating and
Is
patching the
showing that
original
like
PoE since its release in
movies and
2013.
AAA video
We haven't
games
seen
are on equal
anything
footing
on
now.
the sequel in over 2 years.
I mean, shit, they
That
are
changes
budget-wise
right now.
already.
Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Path of Exile 1 is still available on Steam right now. For free, I believe. I've literally never played it.
Where are the guards? Hey you! What's going on?
That's kind of neat. Ooh, overwhelmed by a bunch of monsters. Alright. Right, he mentioned Diablo, so this is kind of like Diablo. I thought the first one was a MOBA, but I can't be sure. It feels tense. Wow, that logo when it was all fleshy was reminding me of like Nightmare from Soul Calibur. Find out more July 28th.
Looks amazing.
That's not a
There's
release
more
date.
coming in July. Last week
Oh,
marked
no.
the release
Oh,
of
no, it's a
Street
release
Fighter
date.
6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 is
The
out.
team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Uh-oh. Well, actually, Capcom's been doing only W's lately, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Roboryu. That's neat. I wonder who was the first Robo Doppelganger in fighting games.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
What? Wait, this isn't... So they made a... It's not just Ryu. Robo Guile? Capcom Collab 1. Oh, that's not even in Street Fighter 6. That's they're cameos in that game. Okay, now I get it.
Guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the
That's
fall,
kind of
game
like
coming out
the
on
most
July
video
14th.
games. That was like
But guess
peak
what,
video
guys?
games.
That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
I want Roboryu in Street Fighter 6 though.
Nothing more powerful than imagination.
Is that Nicolas Cage?
It can shape the fabric of reality.
That's Nicolas Cage.
Forming everything you may think you know.
Oh, this is the announcement about Dead by Daylight. Nicolas Cage is in Dead by Daylight now. I don't know if you knew this. He's just in Dead by Daylight now. I don't know if he's a monster. I don't know if he's just a survivor. Like, what the fuck?
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Nicolas Cage, Jean-Claude Van Damme. I feel like this award show is flexing that video games can get Hollywood actors now. Washed up Hollywood actors, mind you. Nicolas Cage, I like him as an actor, but, you know, Nicolas Cage will be in a lot of stuff. Oh wow, he shaved! He must have did that right before. I'm just imagining Nicolas Cage like fucking BoJack Horseman.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Hey, Denny.
Wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Gosh, your eyes look
I gotta
so
say,
tired.
This is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about?
Honestly, it's not that unexpected. He was in a Five Nights at Freddy's like movie.
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror.
I mean, that's fair.
And
Dead by
this-
Daylight
and
is
in that
very
genre, there's
horror,
a character, a
even
murderous
outside
ghost
of video game
named
circles.
Sadako, who I think is amazing, and she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game. And
Okay,
it's cool
yeah,
that,
survivor.
it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different.
Oh my
characters
god,
all
you can
coming
have
together.
Nicolas
And
Cage,
you play
Leon
yourself,
S.
or do you-
Kennedy
So I play this
on the same and Leon S.
heightened,
Kennedy on the same team.
exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking
If it's an
he's making a
exaggerated version of
movie, and
Nicolas
instead
Cage,
he
he's gonna
wakes
be
up in
screaming the
fog.
entire time.
And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and
Oh, and
serial
Heather Mason.
killers,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
rather
yeah.
amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your three
Dude,
other
yeah,
teammates
it's
who are
called
survivors
trauma
with you.
bonding.
It's
There's a
teamwork.
word
You're
for
working
it.
together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well. That feeling of bond.
Am I doing the Mystery Science Theater of
And
video
you're
games?
fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and
A
everything.
little bit stressed still from Unity still, even though we got our Hopkin done.
When you're choosing your skins,
I feel you. I pulled an all-nighter last night writing some erotica for a zine.
So it was important to me.
And I got sleep, but I still feel
everything I say, from the screen
like a washout,
down to the most minimal exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage.
Nicolas Cage will live forever in this video game.
This is so fun. This
until
game,
it goes
as you said,
offline.
is such an awesome kind of collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how?
I have
you
Dead by
find out
Daylight
about Dead by
on
Daylight? Do you know much about the video game?
Somebody very
on
important in my
PS4,
family
but
is
I
a
might
Dead
also
by
get it on
Daylight
Steam
enthusiast,
eventually.
and that really put the.
It makes me happy that it's been around for so long and it continues to roll out new content.
See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never.
Dead by
been
Daylight
invited
actually
into
is a
space
live
before.
service, and
I'm
sometimes
always
it's
looking
hard
for
for me
new
to think of it in
adventures.
that
So this
way
to me was like,
because
I
it's
can
so
make
different than
I
most
can
of the
make a
live
whole
services
new
that
audience, meet a whole
I pay
new
attention to.
audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say it took me nothing but a split
Like
second.
Dead by
to say
Daylight
yes.
feels like it stays in its
And
own
speaking
lane.
about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies.
But
What
still
I
AAA.
noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
I'd be interested in seeing Nick Cage in more games.
Nick, thank you so
It's
much.
weird that it took him so long to get involved.
Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go.
Actually,
Lock
also,
it in.
I'd be interested to see what Elliot Page, Elliot
Nick Cage and Dead by Daylight
would be
chapter
wanting to
officially
do.
comes out on
I thought
July
it got
25th
name
on
wrong for a
PC
second and
console.
stuttered.
The PC players can try it earlier by
Because he
downloading
used
the
to be
Player
involved
Test
in
build
video games,
on
but
July
since he
5th.
came
And
out,
here's an exclusive first look.
I don't think
at
he's been in
Nicolas
anything
Cage,
game-wise.
Dead by Daylight.
His shoulders are so square. He's just deadpan the entire time. Oh, it's okay, everyone. Nicolas Cage is here to save us.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick.
Only got the
lately
pick for
we've been
Dead by
seeing an
Daylight.
incredible number of video game
I have Heather
adaptations.
Mason
Back
in
in
Pyramid
2019,
Head.
The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series. showed the
Oh, they're
potential
doing a
of
new
well-done
Witcher,
adaptations. And later this month,
a new
Season
Witcher
3
trilogy,
Volume 1
actually.
arrives, and now it's time for the
And a
world premiere
remake of,
trailer introduced by
one?
Henry Cavill and the cast.
Wait, Henry Cavill? I heard Henry Cavill is leaving the show.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1
I still haven't finished season 1.
Volume 1 debuts on June 29th.
It's good, though.
Only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
I didn't really think I'd be watching a Netflix trailer right now, but video games and movies have crisscrossed a lot already. Did you know there's a Monster Hunter movie? It's shit, but it exists.
I won't abandon Siri.
That's a lot of fire.
Neutrality has consequences too.
The fight scenes in The Witcher are pretty good, but I also feel like most Netflix shows that have combat have like
Everything that's happening.
the same choreographer,
It's all connected.
cause
She's
Netflix live action fight scenes love doing the thing like the Daredevil hallway scene,
hiding her from it.
especially for their first major combat sequence.
You sure about this?
Are you
The Witcher show is kind of meme fuel though. How will folks feel about watching The Witcher in the server? I mean, we'd start from the beginning. Cause it's pretty good. And
history has a way of repeating itself.
It has a little nods to queerness, and even has a plot line about disability. It seemed neat. I mean, a lot of people like The Witcher because apparently The Witcher is good. There's like books or something. I actually have like The Witcher and all its DLC, The Witcher 3. Haven't touched it because, you know, I could literally play just The Witcher 3 for the rest of the year and not finish it.
The witches.
Is that so?
I just also realized that was the first joke of this trailer. The Witcher actually is pretty funny. I mentioned it was meme fuel, right?
Like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow, fangs, just like a boatload of fangs.
Okay, I'm glad the Bard is still alive. He's like so gay. It's painful to get Psycho sits on 360. Is the slow Wi-Fi? Plays P-Sits. Just play P-Sits. Wait, did we just move to another trailer without... Oh wait, this is also a Witcher trailer. Duh. I was like, wait, this one didn't get like an introduction. I was like, no, it did. You'd want to play The Witcher before watching it? Oh wait, is this Witcher? The Witch Hunt. See, I don't play a lot of FPSs, but this is definitely up my alley. There's something about like the powers in one hand and really cool guns. Witchfire, okay, so it's not, that has nothing to do with The Witcher. I swear I thought that guy was smoking. Smilegate Entertainment.
Operation Control clears you for engagement.
He's cute. Was this a VR commercial? I'm pretty sure that guy's a content creator, like a streamer. Although he has a Killmonger hair. I think I've seen a bunch of his YouTube shorts. Killmonger? You know, the antagonist of Black Panther? Did you get the new Minecraft update, Drizzle? No. It's a free update, right? Well, I mean, it's an update, not DLC. I haven't upgraded it. Oh, Revenant 2. Revenant 1 came out for Humble Bundle Choice this month. So it's actually perfect timing. Wow, this looks kind of sick.
No turning back after this.
This is a Souls-like. We can play with up to 2 other people. And like a post-apocalyptic... Oh, also techno-based. But also, like, cosmic horror-y world. God, this trailer is such a show-off. I do like my co-op games to be more cooperative than competitive, though. Not gonna lie. I kind of do want this. This is definitely a game I want the most that's been shown so far. but I actually weirdly don't need it to be this flashy. The trailer, I mean. I don't know if you know this, but like advertisements over the years have had more quick cuts in them as time has gone on, because it forces your eye to like focus on the screen in that split second, so it keeps your attention for longer.
And maybe a few more surprises for you.
And even without like shining lights, it can create like a strobing effect. So you could technically trigger an epileptic seizure in someone if you cut quickly enough in an edit.
We also have a special Warframe Twitch drop.
Please don't abuse that information.
Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement.
Duke Nukem Party Game. Duke Nukem Party Game. Duke Nukem Party Game. Duke Nukem Party Game. Damn, I'm so indifferent right now. What is it? Just Sonic Generations again? Is it Sonic Generations 2? Oh my god, they have the leg animation from that really good Sonic fan game. When he goes extra fast, it's like an infinity looking loop. Favorite characters: Knuckles, Amy, old school Amy. Oh, you should have did this years ago. What the fuck? This is like Rayman Legends or something. This is sick. Okay, now I care. Let me be Tails. Let me be Tails and I'll be happy. It feels like a major like long-standing video game series don't experiment enough, and only like in the last few years have they tried stuff that really was just like low-hanging fruit. It's really just low-hanging fruit. Oh my god, an exclusive Amy Rose skin. Oh, hello. That's an old character from the comics, I think. Or from another game.
New standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike.
Yeah, it appeals to me.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an.
I'm not gonna shit talk the art style because it's great. It's so great.
Peak for current players, but also
I thought it was just Sonic Generations 2 though.
On PlayStation.
I still got codes for Resi games from Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do.
I should probably grab the Resident Evil 7 and 8 eventually. Well, actually just 8. I have 7.
Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Oh, this comes out on console soon. I think in August? Although this might be a trailer just for that. I'm hoping the console version won't be all skippy for me. Oh, I love characters with prosthetics. I gotta get Fantasia play him though. I know she mentions Genshin.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time?
She's just like, I'm gonna do it myself. No, it's only coming out for PS5 and not PS4? Shit.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release.
Oh yeah,
This
it didn't have
brand
a
new
solid release date.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Okay, it looks like Honkai will be on PS4 as well. But I'm still crossing my toes. I'm very excited for this. This is also making my August, or our August, really, really hectic. Because the back half of August is literally 5 games we want. And this is one of them. And I don't know how much it's going to kick my ass because it's a Souls-like. So this is a showcase of monsters, especially bosses, I guess, in the world. The game's been very restrained with its trailer. Well, actually I won't say restrained, but it's been very, like, spectacle-y, and it has mixed in some gameplay stuff, but, like, we haven't met, like, a ton of characters. Wait, can you wear a Seifuku? God, I wanna make Pinocchio cross-dress so bad now. Can I just have a cross-dressing Pinocchio? Please and thank you. Did you hear about the ABU diaper designs being released for art? Yeah, you mentioned it on the in the Discord.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Oh, they got Jimmy. Oh, they pushed the release date? It's a demo? Yes, yes.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out.
I was literally about to play in PEE. Damn it! It said it was an indie game, so I didn't expect it to be $60 fucking dollars.
Manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time.
Damn, that's a big ass.
That I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest.
All right, what now?
Hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
So actually, thank you. Now they pushed it